Tonight on the R.Y.T show on record.
Nung nag-work tayo, parang puro work lang. For me, gusto ko i-explore more on my passion. That includes chess. Sobrang on fire ako sa chess. Players have certain struggles for each period ng game. And that's why chess is quite difficult to master. Because hindi siya isang straightforward, okay, ito yung best move. Yun na yun. But it's much more complicated than that. Chess has millions or even billions of possible chess positions. So it's learning when to think, learning when to spend all of your time and effort in calculating a move. Kasi minsan parang sa buhay, diba? Hindi mo naman makakalculate lahat ng decision. Minsan the best move is just to move.
Tama.
Not to stay in your current positions.
Is visualization something anyone can learn?
Definitely. For beginners, we have a term called like tunnel vision. Means you only see a certain part of the board.
Hindi ibig sabihin na kapag smart ka, automatic magaling ka na rin.
I would say na may advantage siya sa chess kasi siguro may transferable skills. Pag matalino ka, diba, mas mabilis ka mag-pick up. The way I define smart kasi is like how fast you can learn or how you learn. Parang ganun.
Welcome to the R.Y.T show on record, Mr. Evan Ong. Welcome to the R.Y.T show on record, Evan. For tagal nating pinag-usapan to, nasa wakas, natuloy na rin. No? Si Evan ay dati ko pong kasamahan sa work, hindi ko nababanggitin kung saan, but thank you for making time and for joining me here. No, isa pong karangalan na makasama ka. Si Evan po, mga kababayan, ay isa pong chess master. Can I call you chess master? No?
Chess master, siguro, well, may online title ako, pero like, in terms of on the board title, wala pa ako nun. Pero I guess you can...
Pero you played for UAAP and...
Yes.
For Lasal?
For Lasal, yeah.
Yes, so sumali siya sa UAAP. At ano yung highest ranking mo doon?
We achieved third place.
Third place.
Yeah. So second runner-up.
Sa buong UAAP na yun?
For UAAP chess,
wow,
yes.
Diba? So, isa po siyang napakagaling na... Kung nag-check kayo ng TikTok nyo at Instagram, isa sa mga pumapatok ngayon na content ay yung mga chess content ni Evan, no? At talagang it's a shift from a very introvert or shy person. Nagulat tayo na may ganong Evan. Bakit ka pala nag-explore doon?
For me, diba, nung nag-work tayo, parang puro work lang. For me, gusto ko i-explore more on my passion. So, that includes chess.
Okay.
Sobrang on fire ako sa chess. Feel ko, ever since I was young, whenever nakakita ako ng chessboard or may kalaro akong marunong mag-chess.
Yeah.
Like, it's always fun, always very engaging. So, yun yung parang napili kong content na gusto kong i-share sa mundo.
So baka sa mga nagtatanong mga kaibigan, no? Baka nagtatanong kayo, chess lang ba ang topic ninyo dito? No, we are going to talk beyond chess. No? So pag-uusapan po natin the exploration or how paano ba ang galaw ng utak kapag naglalaro ka ng chess under pressure. No? Another thing, how big decisions or great decisions are made while playing chess, and why chess has become the world's oldest laboratory of strategy. Sabi nga nila, chess is a mind game.
Yes.
Pangmamatatalino talaga yan. Isa sa mga tinatry kong alamin, pero hindi ko kaya. So hindi ako matalino. Okay, Evan, I have prepared questions because I know that I'm not I am not an expert on chess, but I'm very interested how, yung sinabi ko nga, paano gumagalaw yung utak, paano ba naiisip, ano ba yung laro, kasi it's a mind game nga, sabi nila. So first, unahin ko muna the mind behind every move. Why has chess survived for over 1,500 years? Kasi many sports evolve or fade, but chess continues to attract millions despite having no physical action, and it remains relevant even in the era of artificial intelligence, no? And short form entertainment. No, hindi ka man pagod pero yung utak mo talagang wow, sobrang nagfe-flex, no? So what makes chess timeless?
Yeah. So first and foremost, you mentioned that chess is timeless, but we can also look at that from another perspective. Like 1500 years ago, chess started from, well, it was believed na nag-originate siya sa India from an old game called Chaturanga. So hindi pa siya yung actual chess pieces na nakita natin ngayon. So it evolved from there. Then we get the rules. Yung modern rules na nakuha natin, it only arose like 200 or 300 years ago. The game that we call chess evolved from a different game. So there's some sort of evolution when it comes to chess. Even until now, na-mention mo nga yung short form content na nangyayari ngayon na naging entertaining yung chess. May evolution din dun eh. Kasi before, for chess, it's only played on a long format. So it's played you can say like 4 to 6 hours. No? So it's very draining. It's sort of boring to watch if you're not a chess player. When it evolved in today's technology age, no, nagiging short form yung chess. Makita natin sa internet sila Gotham Chess, which are famous influencers. Sila Hikaru Nakamura. Ang nilalaro nila sa internet is very quick games. Very quick 3-minute, 1-minute games.
App siya.
It's
Or
on a
ito
platform.
talaga?
It's on a platform. So sa internet may platform tayo. The two biggest are chess.com and Lichess. So usually doon sila naglalaro. You can play with anyone in the world with that. So chess evolved from something very niche back then to something very accessible that any person basically with internet can play. So with that said, naging accessible siya, naging mas entertaining siya dahil sa shorter time format, no,
So
na napropromote.
That's why a lot of people ngayon still fascinated, no,
Yes,
sa chess. But how do you compare or what makes chess different from other board games? And
So,
why do you think, no? Why do you think chess is growing again today?
There's no such thing as a perfect game, but in my opinion, chess is quite close to that. In the sense na may halo eh. You get some form of theory sa opening, parang inaaral siya sa opening. Then sa middle game, you sort of rely on strategies that your mind creates or patterns na naaaral mo. Then pagdating sa end game, after the middle game, meron ulit siyang sariling intricacies parang sa end game. Kasi umuunti na yung pieces mo eh, diba? So, ang mangyayari doon, kailangan mo mas maging precise. So, usually, players have certain struggles, no, for each period ng game. And that's why chess is quite difficult to master because hindi siya isang straightforward, okay, ito yung best move. Yun na yun. But it's much more complicated than that. Chess has millions or even billions of possible chess positions. So, I can argue I can spend my whole life on chess and still not master it in a sense. So, chess really is beautiful in that way. Sobrang daming possibilities. Sobrang daming. Each game you get a different. Well, you get a similar sort of structure or pattern, pero you also get something different each game. There's always something unique about each game. Something you can always learn from. So, yun yung parang beauty in chess is that it never stops. It's a lifelong game that you can pick up, you can learn, and you can keep on mastering.
Okay, let's talk about the brain of a chess master. I'm very curious. When you are sitting across your opponent, what is happening in your brain? What is inside or what is happening inside your mind? Are you calculating? Are you organizing recognizing the patterns? Are you what? What are you doing?
People think chess players are so focused, so serious.
Oo nga eh.
Pero ang reality, isipin mo, first UAAP game ko, kalaban ko Ateneo, tapos ano sa isip ko, hala, nakalimutan ko na paano tong, like sa sobrang kabado ko.
Nag-mental block ka.
Oo, mental block, nakalimutan ko talaga paano gumalaw.
Oo.
Kasi syempre, first important game mo eh, parang it's the most important game of your life. So, iniisip ng mga tao, hala, ang seryoso nito, pero sa isip ko, nagpapanik na ako.
Talaga?
So, and same goes for other people. Pwedeng during the game, di ba? Kasi matagal yung game eh. So, pwedeng yung iba nakakaantok. Tapos yung iba-iba iniisip. So, it depends. And in some sense, mahirap din na whole game. Tapos try mo lang i-calculate lahat ng moves. So, ubos yung energy mo dun, di ba? So, for chess, it's learning when to think, learning when to spend all of your time and effort in calculating a move, and when to move. Kasi minsan parang sa buhay, diba? Di mo naman makakalculate lahat ng decision. Minsan the best move is just to move.
Tama.
Not to stay in your current position. So, nasagot pa yung tanong.
Correct na nasagot mo nasagot mo naman yan. I mean, but do you see the board differently or differently than the beginners? Paano ba ang utak ng isang chess master? Paano ba ang kasi ako, I mean, by the way, may props kami dito na chessboard. Hindi pa kami nagsisimula dahil baka 5 minutes talo na ako. So, let's play later, mga 30 minutes after. Kasi baka after 15 minutes, wala na.
That would be fun.
Pero do you see the board or the chessboard differently than beginners?
So, short answer, yes. Because syempre pag matagal ka na naglalaro, napipick up po na yung mga patterns. We also have something we call tactics.
Tactics
So,
or strategy?
Yes. Tactics is like, it's a set of patterns of chess positions that are recurring. So, paulit-ulit siya yung tema. So, para masasana yung brain mo dun eh. Mawawire yung brain mo sa tactics. That the next time you see a similar kind of structure or position, maalala ng brain mo kung anong pattern ba yun. So, I think yun yung main difference ng beginner at saka yung someone who's experienced or a chess master is that mas wired na yung utak nila to find the best moves in a certain kind of structure or position.
Is visualization something anyone can learn?
Definitely. For beginners, we have a term called like tunnel vision. So, ang nangyayari...
Can you please explain what's tunnel vision?
Yes. So, tunnel visioning means you only see a certain part of the board. So, for example, nakita mo ito lang. Pero di mo nakita na may bishop pala dito or somewhere. So, nagka-calculate ka dito, busy ka mag-calculate. Di mo nakita na may na-miss ka pala.
Okay.
So, as you progress in chess, it's very important to look at all corners of the board para to make sure that when you calculate, when you check for the correct moves, you don't miss out on anything.
So, is it the misconception na kapag player ka na ng chess, mga genius lang yun, tsaka mga nerd?
Definitely. The fact na nag-chess ako, it already disproves that. I believe na chess, like other games, is very learnable. It's very accessible, especially now. And it just boils down to the amount of time and effort that you put into the game. Just like other games. Hindi siya ibig sabihin, magaling ako mag-chess, matalino din ako sa math, di ba? Nalilink siya.
Matalino ka, does being smart not automatically make someone a great chess player? Hindi ibig sabihin na kapag smart ka, automatic magaling ka na rin. Di ba?
I would say na may advantage siya sa chess kasi siguro may transferable skills. Pag matalino ka, di ba, mas mabilis ka mag-pick up. The way I define smart kasi is like, the way I define smart is how fast you can learn or how how you learn, parang ganun. So
Hindi talaga ako pwede dito. Okay.
so like, yeah, the way you learn, if you're smart, you can pick up chess quite easily. So, like, nakita ko yun sa mga friends ko that are very proficient in math, very into academic stuff. Parang pag tinuruan ko ng chess, mabilis nila napipick up. So, I guess that helps as well. Yeah.
So yung mga nagsasabing nerd, daw, mga nerd daw yung mga nag-chess lang o tsaka mga genius lang. Anong sabi mo doon?
Ang masasabi ko, thank you. First and foremost. Pero I guess, chess is very diverse talaga. Anyone can play chess. Actually, may mga initiatives sa, for example, kulungan.
Yeah.
Naging ano siya, naging tool siya for like criminals or prisoners to stimulate their mind to get back to society, ganun. So these are some initiatives that help a diverse range of people, not just academically inclined people, ganun.
So what qualities na nabagit mo kanina na being smart can help para kang maging magaling na chess player because you're mabilis kang pick up eh. So what qualities ang tingin mong what qualities matter more than intelligence?
Okay, very interesting question. I would say yung ability to learn quickly is one of them. Then also yung ability to focus. And also yung discipline. Kasi minsan...
How about hard work?
Hard work. Okay. Very interesting to. I want to talk about this kasi people think hard work is like they don't consider it some form of talent, ganun. Hard work is simply hard work. Parang, di ba? Parang may saying na hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work.
Can hard work beat talent?
Pero ang perspective ko dun, being hardworking is actually a talent in itself.
Okay.
Because the ability to sit with something so long na hindi ka magaling, na you keep on failing and failing, is already a talent, in my opinion.
It's patience.
Yeah, you're already practicing patience, you're already practicing the art of failure, no? Because normal people, when they fail at something, diba, they just quit. Ganun. Pero if you have the ability to stick with failure, to stick with, to be patient about it, to be very hardworking, I consider that as a talent.
Makes
Personal
sense. Diba? Tama naman. Okay, now let's talk. How many moves ahead do masters really think?
Okay, so this is...
So, kung naglalaro ako, beginner lang ako, ikaw master ka, ilang moves na ba na-advance ka na yata eh?
This is a very common question. I think it depends on the situation. Like, for example, opening. For chess masters, inaaral nila yung opening. So, alam na nila yung mga tinitira nila. They already have like a tawag doon repertoire. They already have a set of moves planned. When, kunwari, ito ginawa mo, di ba? Meron na siyang set of openings na pwedeng ilaro. For
So,
example,
parang
ito.
templated na?
Yeah, French defense.
Naka-template na yung strategy mo?
Yes.
Ganon?
In the opening.
In the opening.
But, of course, subject to change sa situation. So, for example, we have a lot of names for openings. Like, this is called the French defense. This is called the Sicilian defense.
Max, galing.
Yeah. Then,
So that's the opening.
yes, it's the name.
French
the
and
name for the
Sicilian.
opening. Yeah. So, in essence, going back to the question, how many moves ang nakikita ng isang
You ahead.
chess expert? No? So, sa opening, since sanay na sila, they could see a lot more. But when it comes to like critical positions, for example, gumulo na yung position, nasa middle game ka na, you're out of book in a sense na wala ka na sa opening. That's the time na, as I explained earlier, kailangan mo mag-evaluate. Is it worth it to spend my effort and time on this move, specific move? Or should I just move, then wait for a more critical position na doon ko ibubuhos yung time ko? Kasi, for example, itong position na to, marami siyang options. It's not critical, meaning marami kang possible moves na itira na is considered good, is considered not losing or keeps the balance. So for those positions, I would argue you only need to see like 3 to 5 moves ahead. Because it's not critical, right? But when you move past the second position or the critical position, ibig sabihin nun, basically, there's only 1 to 2 moves or 1 move na tama. Tapos lahat mali na. So, doon mo ibubuhos yung energy mo in calculating that line. So, I argue, ang mangyayari doon, magfo-focus ka talaga sa position na yun kasi isa lang yung tamang tira. Diba?
But how do you decide which variations deserve attention or your attention?
Excellent question. Usually, for me, I choose at least 3 candidate moves tawag dun. So, pumipili ako ng 3 possible na titirahin ko. Saka ako mag-evaluate kung anong linya yung best. Kasi pag inisip mo, okay, pwede ba to, di ba?
So, hindi pwedeng random ka lang.
Yes. Masayang oras mo, di ba? So, kailangan targeted yung mindset mo, targeted yung energy mo. Oo. So, for me, pipili ako ng 3 at least na candidate moves.
Okay. Yeah. Is depth more important than depth?
Depth.
More important than accuracy?
Depth more important than accuracy. For depth is
so,
more...
mga terms sa chess talaga? No, na pang matatalino lang?
Depth, I would say, for critical position, kailangan, kunwari, nasa position ka na, tapos merong line dun na 8 moves checkmate na yung kalaban.
Yes.
So, very important yung depth dun. Kasi pag hindi mo nakita yung checkmate, tapos tinira mo, ibig sabihin risky yung decision mo. You lose that depth, no? That kind of depth in a critical position. It's very risky for you. On the other side, when you talk about accuracy, what do you mean when you talk about accuracy? Sorry.
Accuracy of your moves.
Accuracy of your moves. So accuracy, the way I see it is, nasa overall game siya. Accuracy applies to every move you make. Because, well, may saying na you can make 40 good moves, but 1 bad move nullifies it. So it's very important.
So it's every move has a consequence.
Exactly.
Correct.
Exactly.
No? Tama yan.
You can say na when you move a pawn, you can never move it back.
Yeah.
So, yun yung consequence ng tira mo. Kasi hindi mo na siya mababalik. Yeah. So, in a way, accuracy actually applies to all of your moves. Kasi pag hindi ka accurate sa isa, matitake advantage ng opponent mo.
Chess is often called as the decision-making under uncertainty. No? The reason why, yun nga sinabi mo kanina, every move carries consequence or consequences. Yet players, yung magkalaban, hindi naman alam kung ano ang gagawin ng isa unless nababasa mo yung utak ng kabila. No? Di ba? Parang, and yung mga ganyang portrayal, normally nagagamit yan as a comparison sa business, politics.
Yes.
Di ba?
Exactly.
Sa mga movies nga, sa mga mga movies about politics, movies about wars. Di ba? Ang chess ang madalas na ginagamit na paano ba natin tawagin yan? Symbolism.
Yeah, symbolism.
It's a symbolism of how they decide under pressure, under uncertainty. Now, how has changed the way you make important decisions in real life?
So, sorry. So, relating to real life, no? Actually, maraming metaphor na makukuha mo sa chess. Siguro one of them is the fact that you're making moves when you are unaware of the possibility of your moves. Meaning titira ka pa rin kahit hindi mo nakikita yung buong picture hanggang sa dulo. So, maraming times at chess na ganun yung mangyayari. You rely on your intuition. So, I think same goes with your life. You cannot plan everything in your life. You may have goals, you may have your own timeline. When am I gonna get a girlfriend? When am I gonna get married? When am I gonna achieve XX amount in your bank account, diba? You may have all of these plans, but the realistic thing is hindi siya nangyayari palagi, diba? Oftentimes may delay, oftentimes may nangyayari sa buhay mo, diba? So, ang napapattern ko dyan sa chess is whatever situation you're in, just move, no? Because it's better than being stuck. Yeah. So, yun yung parang personal na na-learn ko rin from playing this game to my life.
Does being a great chess player make you smarter or wiser in life?
I would like to disagree on that. Because at the end of the day, chess is a board game. And hindi siya directly, sorry sa mga malalakas sa chess player or chess master, but it doesn't translate to your character. It doesn't translate to... In the sense na, okay, pag magaling ako sa chess, grandmaster ako, automatic ba mabait ako sa mga tao? Automatic ba na...
Wise ka, magaling ka
automatic ba na alam ko na lahat ng topic sa buong mundo?
Hindi naman yun. Yung kumbaga parang wise ka sa, alam mo yung moves, strategic ka.
Siguro just to clarify, of course, may effect siya sa character, may benefits siya, but chess isn't everything. That's what I mean. You can be a grandmaster, you can still be a bad person, you can still do bad stuff to other people. So, for me, chess is a tool. Chess is a tool na we can use in our life to be better people, to serve society, to serve.
Do you become less emotional ba?
Okay.
If you're a great player.
Okay, this is very sensitive kasi emotions on a chess game, it's always part of it, honestly. It's siguro para sa mga non-chess players. Nakikita niyo kasi sobrang seryoso nila pag naglalaro, di ba? Pero internally, grabe yung emotions. When you lose a game, well, di ko pa nasabi to, pero in my first UAAP game, I lost in 20 moves.
Wow.
And then, di ko napigilan na bumalik ako sa booth ng team namin. Then, umiyak lang ako dun. So, very overwhelming yung feeling. If something is very important to you, as important as chess as to me, especially, di ba, pinagkatiwalaan ka ng team mo na maglaro, di ba? Tapos na-disappoint mo sila, tapos di mo nabigay yung best mo, yung dapat ma-perform mo. Siyempre, malaking toll siya. Just as you are passionate about tech, you are passionate about doing podcast, di ba? If something goes wrong, ma-affect ka rin emotionally, di ba?
Okay, ano yung character na pare-pareho kayong mga chess player?
Character?
I mean, do chess teach patience?
I believe so, yeah.
And also, ano ba? Ano yung mga na-notice mo, na-observe mo? Sa lahat ng mga character ng mga chess player, pare-pareho ba kayong...
I would say...
Ano yung...
Wait lang. This is very interesting. I would say your character actually relates to your playing style in some form. For example, aggressive ka maglaro. Atake ka ng atake. Nakita ko yun sa ibang friends ko na very outspoken sila, very extrovert. Don't quote me on this. This is just my
It's your observation.
Yeah. But napansin ko na may sort of correlation between playing style and your personality. Yeah. So for me, I would describe myself as mas by the book ako maglaro, mas principled, mas controlled. Then I try to build small advantages until I get to a certain point na lamang na talaga ako, tsaka ako mag-atake. So I guess that translates to me as a person. Di ko alam kung halata, pero introvert ako. Tapos, very, how do you call that? Isa akong parang, I keep my thoughts to myself sometimes. Or I used to. I grew up as a quiet boy na sumusunod lang sa rules, ganun. Good kid at school. Achieve academics, ganun.
Achiever.
Yeah. So I guess that translates to my playing style as well. Then yung ibang tao, mas aggressive sila, mas willing to take risks.
So you're saying that it's hard to predict or speculate kung ano yung pagkakapareho ng mga chess player because their playing style depends on their character.
Yes, that's one thing I observed. But if
So hindi
you're...
ko pwedeng sabihin na lahat ng mga chess player, mga ano to, mga strategic mag-isip. Hindi lahat to mga ano. Kasi I have really, ako may misconception nga ako sa mga chess nga. Feeling ko sa mga chess talaga, ano yung mga smart talaga sila, wise. Yan ang pananaw ko. But as you said, it's a misconception.
If you're looking for a common characteristic between chess players,
Yeah.
then it has to be, number one, yung discipline. Discipline in holding back what you want to do. Kasi may plano rin naman yung kalaban mo eh. Hindi pwedeng lahat ng plano mo gagawin mo, diba? So, you have to think on how to prevent your opponent's plan while executing your own plan. So, I guess that translates to discipline and self-control sa real life. Na, I would say mas, in general, controlled rin yung players, controlled yung mga chess players when something happens in their life. I would say na mas nakapag-reflect muna kami before we do something. Yeah.
You mentioned earlier about the attack, no? Kasi many beginners attack too early. Yung mga chess players,
yes.
mga baguhan, they attack too early. Pero si Evan, sabi nga niya kanina, pero I read about it, that strong players daw talaga, mas tina-timing nila than early aggression.
Correct.
No, so talagang, sabi nga niya, late siya nag-attack. So when do you know when to attack? Or how do you know when to attack and when to wait?
Okay. So,
May ganun din pala, no? Wait.
Tama. So, yeah. So, tama ka. Yung mga beginners, atake lang iniisip nila. So, for example, the most common checkmate, it's 4 moves. It starts with E4, E5, tapos bishop dito. And let's say black makes a knight move. Usually, ginagawa ng beginners ganito. Queen, here.
Kasi gusto nang kainin agad.
Exactly.
So,
So,
yan lang ang ginagawa ko dati pa.
oo. So,
Beginner pa rin pala ako.
no, but ito yung pinaka-common checkmate eh. Yeah. So, let's say, di nakita ng black. Ngayon yung horse dito or knight. So, this is what you call checkmate. So, ito yung inaasahan ng mga beginners na mangyari, di ba? But, for the concept of checkmate, it's, for those who don't play chess, it's when the king cannot move to any squares while it's in check. So, pero, baka isipin nyo, why don't I just take the queen? Ang problema may bishop. Yeah. So, this is what you call checkmate. White wins the game. So, why is this bad for beginners?
Why?
Kasi, for example, diba? Ayan, bishop, diba? For example, tapos bishop dito. Tapos ganyan. Ang problema dito, white will lose a lot of moves with the queen. Sorry, not here. Let's say, ano ba pwedeng tira? Let's say, sorry, balik natin. Let's say, ang ginawa ko is ganito. Yan, queen mo. Let's say ganito. Pwede ka na mag-knight move kasi the queen is defending the pawn. So, ang mangyayari dito, white has to move the queen because it's under attack. White loses a lot of time while black can continue making useful moves. Ganun. So, like for example, the horse goes here. Like, black can keep on attacking the queen. So, ang mangyayari, nagsasayang ng oras yung white by moving the queen while black gets their pieces out. So, going back to the question, when do you know
How do you know
when to attack? Diba? So, the key sign na mag-aatake ka is if you have all your pieces developed. Meaning, nakalabas na lahat. Let's say, the bishop's all out, bishop's out, ganyan. Tapos, nasa gitna yung mga pieces mo. parang ganito, di ba? Like, ang mangyari dito, for example, queen goes back. Di ba? Ang mangyari dito, lahat ng pieces mo nasa center. Tapos, yung king mo, if yung king mo nasa center, mabilis siya ma-atake. Primarily because, tinan mo tong queen na to. It's defending this. It's tied down to this pawn. If wala tong queen, let's say the queen was somewhere else, it's very easy to see. This is what we call tactics. This is called a fort. Like the knight can take the pawn, macho-check niya yung king, and it can win the rook. So,
Rook.
yes, this is the rook. So, ang main point is, if you have pieces in the center towards the enemy king, it's very likely na you're preparing for an attack. If you see na your pieces are more developed than your opponent, more likely may atake ka. As opposed to tulog lahat ng pyesa mo dito, let's say, tulog lahat, tapos gusto mo umatake, lalabas mo lang queen mo basa-basa, di ba? Tapos gusto mo umatake, mas less yung chance to succeed in your attack. So it's more about, in simple terms, it's harmonizing, making your pieces have teamwork to achieve your goal.
And timing.
And timing.
What's the biggest lesson about timing?
Lesson about timing. Okay.
Yeah.
May analogy ako doon na naisip ko din nung college. So, diba? When people think of attack, inisip nila aggression yun eh. Inisip nila basta-basta yun eh. Pero, you can relate forming an attack to actually caring for a baby. Or, kunwari may girlfriend ka, you're caring for someone, you're nurturing someone every day until ripe na siya, until like until marriage, ganun. You're ready to like commit, ganun, and everything. So before that, you have to actually build all of your advantages. You have to keep making good moves until the attack is ripe. So, okay ba yung analogy ko? Pero yun yung naisip ko eh.
Tama.
Yes. So, ang naisip ko dun is like caring for a baby. Nurturing a baby from a fetus all the way to adulthood. Diba? Sobrang alaga mo. So, in the same way, when you form an attack, when you form your advantage, kailangan ganun ka rin kaalaga kasi anytime, pag nagkamali ka, mawawala lang yun sa'yo.
Have you ever lost because you became impatient?
A lot of times, for sure.
Yung tulad ng kinanto mo kanina, umiiyak ka na.
Oo.
Magkwento ka ng example.
That's one of my weaknesses actually as a chess player.
Impatient?
Yes, mahilig akong... I can get good positions that are ready for attack. Ready, like all I need is to execute them. Ang problema ko, naging impatient ako, tinitira ko agad yung attack. Kahit hindi naman on time. Even if it's one move late, one move earlier, it's still not on time. Kasi it has to be exact. Saka gagana yung attack mo.
Meron na kayo.
Parang matatalo na ako eh. Hindi ba magsisimula?
Balik natin.
Is chess really a psychological battle?
Okay. I would say yes. Beyond the moves that you make, beyond the theory, beyond the trainings that you do, it's mental, psychological aspect of the game is very real during the game. Naalala ko sa UAAP, kasi sa UAAP, it's a team game eh. 4 kayong boards eh, no? 4 kayong boards. Tapos, ang bilangan doon, just to explain for people who don't know how scoring in chess works, when you win, you get 1 point. When you draw, you get 0.5. Then when you lose, you get 0. So, ang mayayari doon, 4 kayong boards. Ang goal mo is mas marami kayong points sa kalaban. So that's 2.5 para majority. 2.5, 1.5. Meaning nun, kunwari, first board, panalo ka, 1 point. Second board, panalo ka, 1 point. 2 points ka na. Third board, natalo ka. So, 2-1 na, diba? Then yung last board, kailangan mo na lang ng tabla para manalo kayo sa match. Gets? So, yun yung arrangement ng basically any team competition ng chess. Ganun siya. So, going back to the question of
Is chess a psychology
yes, it's just a
battle?
psychological game.
Psychological game.
Yeah, nawala ako sa kwento. Sa UAAP, di ba? Ang nangyayari, usually nakikita ko is kailangan mo mag-bluff somewhat sa confidence mo.
Oh.
Yun yung nangyayari.
Example.
Kahit losing ka na, bawal mo pakita na losing ka.
Natatalo na.
Oo.
So you can sense na natatalo na o natatakot yung kalaban mo.
Oo, yes, you can.
Oh. Paano mo masasense?
Okay.
Sorry.
Mapapansin mo siya pag sa body language niya. For example, bigla siyang yuyuko, bigla siyang gaganon, di ba? Bigla siyang mga obvious signs or usual signs na kasi pag mas confident ka, gaganon ka eh, tatayo ka eh. Di ba? So,
Pag nakikita mo siyang nagaganon, ano yung feeling mo?
mas confident ka.
Mas naging confident ka.
Mas lalakas yung loob mo. Isipin mo na, okay, winning na to, akin na to. Ganun. Di ba? So, it plays a huge role. So, may sort of bluffing din. Pag malakas ka sa pag alam mo yung mental aspect ng game, you try your best not to show any emotion or fear to your opponent, even if you're losing. So that's what happens.
So, how much of chess is psychology rather than calculation?
I would say na main part
90%?
psychology. I would say a majority of
The game?
success or of the game still boils down to your moves. But psychology, na-integrate siya dun eh. Kasi pwede kang tumira ng how do you explain that? Pwede kang tumira ng mali, pero akala ng kalaban mo tama ka. Diba? So, pag tinira mo yung isang move na mali, tapos may confidence ka, tapos naniwala sa'yo yung kalaban mo, magiging tama yung tira mo, di ba? Magiging hindi objective yung
Nakakailang tira ka sa
laro
isang
mo.
laro? Siguro kung bagong matalo, ano yung pinaka-minimum on maximum?
It depends on your game, but average game of chess, let's say it's mabilis na yung 20 to 30 is fast already. So, let's say
So, nabibilang mo rin yung tira?
may notation kami. We write down our moves para ma-record yung game. Tapos pwede rin namin i-review after. So parang may sariling language kami.
Kaya nga.
Yeah. So just to simply explain this, like may letters dito.
Oo
diba?
nga, no?
Horizontal.
Oo nga, no?
Tapos
Ba't
meron
parang
tayong
baliktad yung letters?
yes. Tapos
Meron
meron
talaga?
tayong vertical na numbers. So basically it's just like a graph. Like if you move this move, this is parang mali yung board. Pero this is E. E to dapat. E4. E4. Baliktad lang siya. Kasi dapat dito yung white. Yeah.
Anyway, going back to,
Anyway,
to
going
chess being a psychological battle, have you ever intentionally applied psychological pressure?
Yes, definitely.
Tulad yung sinabi mo kanina. Nagbo-bluff ka.
Oo. Mangbabluff ako. I'll pretend I'm winning even though I'm completely losing. And siguro sa UAAP, makikita mo rin na tumatayo yung mga teammates mo. Kunwari, titira ka, tapos bigla kang tatayo. So parang, it shows confidence as well when you...
Wait. Paano pag titira mo tapos tatayo ka?
Oo, parang tira, di ba? Tira, tapos tayo ka agad, tapos alis ka, or CR ka
What
or
does it
something.
mean? So pwede mong iwanan yung game para mag-CR ka?
Oo, pwede.
Paano kung iko-coach ka, dayain ka doon?
Hindi, kaya bawal may coach sa CR, bawal may phones, bawal ka may
talaga?
phones. Yeah. Very strict na ngayon kasi syempre, 'di ba, yung phones natin, sila na yung best chess players.
Yeah.
With technology. No?
So, ikaw, how do you recover from after making mistake sa chess?
This has been my weakness in the past. As I mentioned, mabilis rin ako ma-affect sa losses. Ma-affect sa
tension.
Yes, sa laro mo. For example, if you lose a game,
Nagpa-panic ka.
Oo.
Then how do you avoid that?
I think it boils down to experience. It boils down to repetition. The more you play, the more
But you're already experienced and you still, experience, panic.
I would say that I still have a lot to go in terms of chess experience. No? Because, well, here in the Philippines, medyo limited rin yung tournaments natin. So, I think in terms of psychology, in terms of yung nerves, it's a huge part of chess. You can be so winning in a position, but if you don't have the nerves to handle them, you'll just collapse. So,
May na-experience ka na ba na biggest comeback after you
Meron.
after making
Meron.
mistake? Paano? Kwento mo nga.
I was down a queen. In a tournament. Tapos,
Sa UAAP to.
sorry, no. It was an open tournament.
Okay.
Meaning sa it's a tournament anyone can join.
Okay.
So I was playing. I think it was last round. Tapos I was down a queen, and my opponent siguro na naging confident siya dun. He started to make questionable decisions. Kasi if you're winning, ang typical na dapat ginagawa mo, lamang ka na eh. Exchange mo na lahat. Para ang matitira na pieces is lamang ka. And you can easily convert. So, ang ginawa ng opponent ko is pinakomplicate niya pa. He wasted a couple of moves. And I was able to harmonize my pieces and eventually trap yung queen niya sa endgame. So, nabalik ko yung queen. And tutusin, equal pa yun eh. Pero, yun yung sinasabi mong psychological part ng game. You feel you're winning completely. Then you suddenly lose your advantage. And although the game is still equal, you feel as if you've lost.
Yeah.
Kasi, syempre, nawala yung advantage mo. You feel very down. That's the danger of feeling that way. Na inisip mo talo ka na kahit hindi pa pala. And that's how you lose games easily. When in fact you can still play on and fight.
Many schools promote chess sa mga sa mga tournaments, sa mga games,
Yes.
no? Because it sabi nila it develops patience, discipline, and responsibility. Can chess make a person a better person?
I'm a firm believer na chess can be really helpful if in-implement siya sa schools. People or kids who start playing chess at a young age, they often develop useful skills like you mentioned, discipline, diba? Discipline, patience, these core skills na character na hindi natuturuan ng academics. These things you can learn from chess. And when you have that character, it's invaluable. Kasi iba yung perspective mo sa buhay. Iba yung galaw mo. It affects your life basically. So, I would say that chess really is a beneficial tool especially for young kids. And I understand it's not for everyone, but I would still say that everyone should at least give it a shot. And maybe you like it, maybe you won't like it, but at least you gain something from it, no?
And does chess teach humility and resilience to children?
Definitely. Kasi minsan, diba, inisip mo, okay, I only want to win. Maybe some mga bata ngayon, I mean, if bata ka, diba, gusto mong manalo eh. Yun yung reward mo eh, diba? But eventually, that kid will reach to a point na matatalo siya in certain games or maybe in a lot of games usually. What that teaches a person is humility. Kasi maisip mo, okay, hindi pala ako in control. Hindi pala ako...
It's not the end of the world.
Yeah, it's not the end of the world.
Kumbaga parang may chance pa to prove yourself.
Yes. That adds depth to character eh. Parang... Oftentimes we think, okay, I made a good decision. Okay na to, di ba? Pero hindi pa pala tapos yung story. You can make a good decision, you can make a bad decision after, or vice versa. So, in chess, tinuturuan ka na hanggat ma-reach yung end goal mo, you have to have the right attitude, you have to have the right character in order to achieve.
Okay, kunyari subukan kong talunin ka. Alam ko you're a chess master. I'm still a beginner. Sino ba mauna sa atin? Ikaw o ako?
White always moves
White?
first.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
Sige,
moves.
White. Hindi pa alam paano to. Okay.
Okay.
Anyway, sige lang, continue lang natin
Yeah,
usapan habang
of course.
naglalaro tayo. Recently, you shifted to producing chess content online.
Mhm.
Bakit biglang sumisikat ngayon ang mga chess content online? Tingin mo?
I feel like people view chess, correct me if I'm wrong,
Yeah.
people who don't play chess, they view it as a very niche game na medyo boring, na medyo walang thrill. So I think that when you reintroduce something like that into something really interesting, something really entertaining, something short form na ma-appreciate ng tao, like what's happening right now. We can see tawag dyan, mga bullet games, blitz games, games that are completed under 1 minute or 3 minutes.
Short form.
Yes, short form. That really piques the interest of people. Maisip nila, mabago yung perspective nila. Chess is actually fun. Chess is actually something that feels alive, that doesn't feel at all boring. So I guess that's one of the major factors. Along with yung nangyari sa pandemic. Kasi diba nung pandemic, syempre, pandemic was really bad for most people, but it was actually good for chess as a sport. If naalala mo, lumabas yung Queen's Gambit sa Netflix.
Yeah.
It really piqued the interest of everyone.
Okay.
And lumabas rin yung mga content creators like Gotham Chess. Gumagawa siyang mga basically online chess videos na tuturuan ka paano mag-chess. Makes it very entertaining, very easy to understand.
Pero naniniwala ka ba rin yung mga short-term content can actually help or can...
To some extent.
Kasi mga complex yung concepts and I don't
Correct,
think
correct.
that short form can explain long-term yung mga konsepto or mga strategies.
Short form content helps by attracting a different segment of consumers that who don't play chess at all. Basically, non-chess players get attracted sa short form content. But it's very superficial yung matutunan mo sa short form. You can learn how to play the rules, how to play a certain type of opening. But to really understand chess, you have to pour a lot of time into it. You have to... Meron na ngayon mga tinatawag nila video courses na mahaba. Gawa to ng mga chess masters. It's called Chessable. Basically,
Yeah.
long form siya. Hours and hours. I have some videos with me. Merong mga 6 hours, 10 hours. Just puro explain lang siya. In one end, it gives you a complete picture of what chess is like when played perfectly. On the other hand, I would argue that chess by nature or by essence, naniniwala ako na you should use your head. So, naniniwala pa rin ako na there's still room for creativity for chess, for you to use your own mind. So, I would say na you could use yung short form content and long form content as your guide. Pero, I would encourage you, if you were to play chess, to actually think about the moves you are going to make by yourself.
What are the limitations and advantages of this short form content?
Yeah, for short form, the advantages are simply it makes chess feel like basketball. It makes it feel like one of the mainstream sports. It reaches a wider audience. But disadvantages, I would say, in terms of disadvantages, people get a lot of misconceptions from these short form videos. Isipin nila, kasi marami sa online parang, okay, play this opening, matatalo mo na yung kalaban mo. Play this opening, you can win in 5 moves. Pero di nila tinitira yung tamang tira for their opponent sa video. So
May tamang tira at saka may maling tira?
there's a stronger move.
Oo.
So ang ginagawa ng some short form videos is they just make moves that are good for them and bad for your opponent. So things like that na maybe some new viewers will find okay, naloko tayo kasi sabi mo win in 5 moves pero hindi naman nangyayari, ganun. So yeah.
Has AI changed chess forever? Has AI
changed chess forever?
Uh-uh.
Definitely. Before AI, there's definitely a lot of room for creativity. Kasi dati, mga chess master dati, mataas yung tingin nila sa sarili nila. Kasi gamit nila yung buong utak nila eh. Tapos di nila alam yung objective evaluation ng position. So they could use a whole day of time analyzing a certain position, arguing what is the best move, what is the best move. But in today's age, when you have AI, we have tech. 1 second lang, buksan mo lang yung phone mo, alam mo na exactly yung objective evaluation. So yun yung, I guess, yung main difference that maybe people or chess players are disappointed about. There's less room for creativity now because of how AI has introduced the objective evaluation for the game.
So AI doesn't make chess more beautiful or more human. It makes less human and parang naging crappy. What do you think?
I would say it goes both ways. AI definitely kasi ngayon when top players prepare, kailangan may computer ka eh. Kasi yun na yung best na tira eh. But in the same way, I think that humans are still finding ways to be creative. Not in the sense na hanapin nila yung best move ngayon. So, the way that works is, syempre alam na ng AI ano yung best move. Ang naging focus ng mga tao ngayon is, what move can I make that makes the opponent feel most uncomfortable? So, nagiging, yung perspective nila, mas nasa human aspect eh. Kasi, for AI, I can just spit out all kinds of moves that humans don't understand and it can be the best move. So for us humans, ang nangyayari ngayon is we're thinking of moves that will make it very difficult for a human to figure out. So it may not necessarily be the best moves, but it's tricky. It can be tricky moves that will make your opponents use more time, use more effort. So nagiging ganun siya. Yung creativity niya nagiging hindi objective. Nagiging, paano ko gagawing mas mahirap para sa kalaban ko? Ganun siya.
Alam mo, sabi talaga nila, and I mean, hindi lang galing sa akin to, ang chess talaga ay mahirap na game. No? So, it's a difficult game. So, ano yung may advice mo doon sa mga tao na nagsasabing they're not smart enough for chess?
Okay, first and foremost...
That's why they're quitting. No, I mean, a lot of people quit playing chess.
Chess, I would say it's not for smart people actually. It's for everyone. I'm a strong advocate that chess is for everyone. Kahit ano kang klaseng tao, if you can integrate chess in your life, I strongly believe if you enjoy it, it can enrich your life actually. But what I would say prevents people from playing chess nowadays, siguro on one aspect, it's, well, you can say if a young person is pursuing a chess career.
Ikaw na pala.
Sorry.
Tapos?
Na-distract ako eh. If a young person or a kid is pursuing chess, ang reality doon is mahirap i-pursue yung chess as a career. Basically, in terms of support, in terms of finances, medyo wala tayo doon.
Nagastos?
Yes, yung tournament registration,
Mahal?
mahal siya in...
Magkano? Baka pwede nating joke.
No, I'm talking about people who are serious in pursuing chess. And para lang magets mo, if you want to become a chess master over the board, merong tinatawag na norms, merong tinatawag na title. So, for those who don't know chess titles, basically you have the highest title, Grandmaster. That's 2,500 ELO rating. And you need to perform on a certain level on 3 tournaments. Then below that, you have International Master. That's 2,400 ELO rating. And you also need
What's
3.
ELO rating?
ELO rating is a point system to define your skill level.
It's an international standard?
Yes, it's an international standard. So, lahat ng chess
So
players...
parang may ranking
Correct,
din.
correct. Yun yung ranking for chess. Yeah. So, yun. Meron tayong Grandmaster, International Master, FIDE Master.
Freedom.
FIDE. FIDE is...
3 day.
FIDE is the governing body for chess.
Mm.
It's FIDE. So, that's what they call it. It's 2,300.
Mm.
And so on. Meron rin tayong
What's
sariling...
after that?
After that, you have Candidate Master.
Ikaw?
Ako, wala akong online title, but I hold Arena Grandmaster title. So, that's in online. Online 2,000 rating on FIDE platform. Yun. So,
Ang dami rin palang
ang dami. Yeah. So,
sa ranking sa talaga parang may alam mo yung GM,
oo. So,
International Master,
yes.
may ganun pala.
May ganun, yeah. So, syempre, pag bata ka, gusto mo ma-achieve yun, di ba?
Oo.
But the reality is, Philippines, medyo mahirap gawin yun kasi limited yung tournament. So, ang nangyayari usually, kailangan mo pumunta ng ibang bansa. And usually that implies Europe. Doon yung maraming
You
tournaments.
need sponsors.
You need sponsors, you need finances.
Pero swerte ka kasi sa Lasal, supportive yung Lasal.
Yes. So, yeah, very blessed to be part of
You have a lot
Lasal
of
team.
patrons or sponsors.
Yeah, but yeah, siguro that's for collegiate level. But there's further pa eh. Yeah. When in terms of going pro, yun talaga yung challenge eh. For especially young people, dami nating talented talaga sa Pilipinas. Sobrang daming magagaling na chess players sa Pilipinas.
So that's the reason why a lot of
Really.
people quitting.
Correct. Or hindi nila natutuloy beyond college, diba?
So how should people approach improvement?
Okay.
Like, yun yung mga for the beginners.
For the beginners.
Dapat paano nila i-approach yung improvement?
Okay, so for beginners, basics lang. Maybe I can show you the key principles on playing a chess game. So,
Paano pala?
yeah, I play this. So,
Ako na. Tapos na ako.
tapos ka na. Yeah, ako na pala. Sorry. Yeah, so basically in a chess game, first and foremost, you want to control the center. So, itong apat na tong squares. Essentially, ito yung center. The reasoning...
Control meaning...
Yes.
Dapat
Meaning to put
ikaw yung
your
hawak
pieces
yan.
in the center or, for example, itong pawn, di ba? Kinakapture niya itong square. So, ang reasoning behind that is if you have a piece in the center, mas malawak yung control niya. Like, for example, you have a knight here, di ba? For example lang. Dami niyang control. Pag nilagay mo itong knight dito, ilan yung control niya? A lot less. Di ba? So, yun yung reasoning. So, first is controlling the center. Second is developing your pieces. Now, what kind of pieces? You have to develop may tinatawag tayong minor pieces. Your knight and your bishop. So, ito yung inuuna mong ilabas bago yung major pieces. Major pieces, we call it the queen and the rook. So, once you do that, let's say na nalabas mo na to, di ba? Ang next step dun is to keep your king safe. Kasi pag yung king mo nasa gitna, mabilis siya ma-atake mamaya pag bumukas na to. So, meron tayong special rules sa chess. I don't know if you've heard castling.
Hindi pa.
Okay, so castling basically is moving your king 2 moves to a certain direction. For example, dito, nilagay ko sa left. Tapos, ilalagay ko yung rook sa tabi niya. Tawag dito castling. So, it keeps the king safe.
Casting para magpapalit sila na.
So, sige. Dito muna tayo. 3 principle. Control the center, develop your pieces,
Nakakatalino.
keep your king safe. So, if you achieve this, then you achieve a successful opening. So, that's one of the basics na beginners can learn. And like other games, laro ka lang ng laro. Review your games after. Siguro, balik tayo sa basics. If beginner ka, you try your best not to hang your pieces or give away your pieces. If you achieve that, that's already a big improvement on your side. Yeah.
Okay, now let's talk about macro. How can chess help the Philippines? No, if every Filipino child learned chess in the school, tingin mo in 20 years, ano yung magiging benefit nito sa bansa natin?
In 20 years, in terms of chess pa lang, within chess, I think we'll be like India. India now has over, and if I'm not mistaken, like 200 grandmasters. Mga ganun.
200,000?
Yeah. Grandmasters. 200 players na grandmasters.
Okay.
Tayo,
So that's marami na eh. India
for
has
context-
1.8 billion yata or 1.7 billion people.
yes, but tayo, 20 lang, more or less 20 lang yung grandmasters natin.
So the ratio rin pala.
The ratio.
Konti.
So that's in terms of chess, no? Kasi alam naman natin, talented tayong mga Pilipino, diba? So that's for chess. But in terms of livelihood, in terms of yung macro nga na sinasabi mo, sobrang laking bagay. Di ko nga maisip kung na-imagine ko ba yung benefit of if every Filipino child learns chess, tapos nade-develop nila yung discipline, yung self-control, siguro mas maayos yung, and we have these kids govern,
good.
hold political positions. I would argue na yung usapan nila mas structured, mas hindi personal attack.
You're saying that it could strengthen leadership and decision making.
Exactly. Yeah. I think there's at least some correlation to that.
Oo.
Of course, I won't say na ganun talaga mangyari.
So it's
pero
political.
One aspect to it.
Yeah.
One aspect.
It could
to it.
affect or it
It
could
affect our-
influence politics.
Yes.
Yeah. So could it also influence education?
Education. Education and politics for sure. Na-influence yun ng malaki.
So what role should parents and teachers or schools play for chess?
For parents, I think it's already, most people learn chess from their parents. I learned mine from my mom. Yeah. Or
Si Miss Ivy yung nagturo sa inyo to?
yes.
Talaga?
Oo. At least yung basic rules ng bata ako.
Ang galing ha?
Yeah.
Dadalaw ako tayo doon para makipaglaro ka.
Sige. Yeah, magaling siya.
Joke lang.
If every parent teaches chess to their child, yung effect nun is the child will be able to either magpa-pursue siya ng chess or on the other hand, if di man nila i-pursue yung chess, matatranslate nila yung soft skills na natutunan nila sa ibang aspeto ng buhay nila. Diba? So, either way, it's a win-win situation.
Yeah. So you tingin mo talaga that chess help you a lot?
I really...
Especially during your formative years.
I really owe a lot to chess, yeah. I really owe a lot.
Talaga?
I was a swimmer.
Not as just a person,
Yeah.
but also your...
I was a swimmer, but I enjoyed chess a lot more. So,
you were so swimmer.
yeah, for 10 years.
Talaga?
Yeah, oh,
So UAAP din?
No, of course not. Nung elementary, high school.
Oh.
Of course, swimming very healthy. Siyempre, physical activity yun exercise, di ba? So, kailangan mo rin yun. But, napansin ko talaga yung passion ko na sa chess. So, doon ko finocus yung oras ko and really helped me a lot. Yeah.
Okay, so now I have a version of fast talk, no? Or rapid fire ang tawag ko dito. Question, dapat mabilis lang. White or black?
White.
White. Favorite opening?
Queen's Gambit.
Queen's Gambit. Favorite chess piece?
Knight.
Alin yung knight ulit?
Unique.
Ayun, yun yung knight. Yeah. Blitz, rapid, or classical?
Blitz. Masaya
Ano yung blitz?
Blitz is 3 to 5 minutes of gameplay. So, it's super fast chess. You heavily rely on your intuition as opposed to calculation. Kasi wala kang oras. So, ang nangyayari, labanan siya ng intuition, labanan siya ng pagalingan ng pag-setup ng pieces mo, and pag-attack.
What's rapid?
Rapid is a slightly longer format of Blitz. It's in the middle ground of Classical and Blitz. It's
How long?
Around 10-15 minutes. Yeah.
So may may oras pala yung game?
Yes, I have a chess clock. Do you want to?
So, okay, pakita. So sa UAAP, may chess clock din kayo?
Of course.
So hindi unlimited?
Kung hindi, whole day tayo dito.
Talaga? Oh. Yan pala yung chess clock.
So this is what you call a chess clock.
Wow.
Right now it's set to 3 minutes.
Ah.
So, ganito yung blitz.
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
for example, ganito, di ba? Gumagalaw ng oras mo, di ba? For example, tumira.
Mm.
Ah,
Tira na naman. Oo. Ngayon.
Yeah, tira.
Tira ako.
Then, pindutin mo tong clock. Ang mangyari, magsa-stop yung time mo, gagana yung akin. Ganun siya. Hanggang sa maubos yung oras mo, talo ka na.
Oh.
Yeah. So, usually ang mangyari is, nagkakamali yung mga tao pag seconds ka na lang.
Ang hirap pala.
So, mahirap
What
na.
is classical, by the way?
Classical is long format ng chess. It's almost always the competitive format for chess. Kasi dun mo magagamit yung oras mo to calculate, to really give out your best moves.
So, UAAP, anong gamit?
UAP, for the longest time, classical. But they introduced Rapid and Blitz last year. Yeah. I was part of that last year.
Last year lang.
Tagal na nag-podcast.
For the longest time, classical talaga.
Bawal ang audience. Joke lang. Toughest opponent you've faced?
Tapos opponent I face, FIDE Master. Yeah. Or International Master meron na rin. Yeah.
Most underrated chess skill?
Most underrated chess skill? Patience. Patience.
One move every beginner should never make.
F3.
What's F3?
Ito. Wait lang. Can we switch the
Sumasigit ulo ko
board?
sa F.
Let's switch the board para tama yung notation.
Sige. Ikaw na mag-ano kasi hindi ko naman yung kabisado.
Okay.
One move every beginner should never make.
One move a beginner should never make?
Yeah. Should never make.
It's either F3 or F6. Bakit? This is considered the weakest point of the board kasi yung king lang yung nagde-defend dito. So if ginalaw mo to, later on, makapasok yung mga piyesa dito,
Yeah.
mahirap na. So same goes
dapat
for black.
Your goal is to protect the king.
Correct.
So never move any piece that would open that would make your king vulnerable to
More or less,
threats.
yes. More or less,
Yan.
yeah.
Okay. Which historical chess player would you most like to play against and why?
Bobby Fischer.
Okay.
Bobby Fischer is a legend. For those who don't know Bobby Fischer, chess was dominated by Russia or Soviet Union for so many years. Lahat ng player na let's say top 10 puro Soviet Union yan. Si
Fischer is an American.
Fischer is an American. He's the first one to topple
The fish.
that. Grabe naman mag-joke.
Joke lang, guys.
He's the first one.
Nag-joke kasi very seryoso itong usapan namin.
Sorry.
Kanina pa ako na dito, seryoso masyado. Okay, guys. So Fischer
was the first one to destroy the image of Soviet Union as the dominant nation ng chess.
Wow.
So, isipin, Cold War yan eh. I'm sure you know. Cold War,
Malamig na malamig talaga.
kasing lamig ng,
Pag-ibig.
for sure. So, Cold War siya between US and Russia, basically. So, nagpapagalingan sila sa chess para malaman nila kung sino mas matalino. Basically yun.
May biopic ba dyan? May movie that...
Meron. Merong movie si Bobby Fischer.
Fisherman. Joke.
Pwede mo i-search, Fischer.
Joke lang.
Also, I think may Cold War na movie din.
Okay. Okay, last question. It's a closing question. So, imagine a young Filipino watching this interview who has never touched a chessboard. No? Ano ang sasabihin mo sa kanya, not just about becoming a grand chess player, but about becoming a better thinker, a better decision maker, and perhaps even a better person through chess?
First and foremost, I think you have to enjoy the game. If you don't enjoy chess, I don't see a point to playing chess. If it's your passion, then chess is for you. But in terms of like soft skills na na-mention mo, yung discipline, ganun, that we've been mentioning all throughout the podcast. Discipline, self-control, patience. These things are very important. Siyempre pag bata ka, wala ka very makulit ka pa, di ka pa mature to make those kinds of decisions. But through time, if you're more involved in chess, mas madadevelop mo yung ganong kind of mindset, ganon kind of thinking. So, if you're watching this and you haven't touched a chessboard or a chess piece, I would really encourage you to try. Learn the rules, and if na-enjoy mo, tuloy mo lang. Play with your parents, your siblings, your friends. As long as you enjoy it, it's worth it. And if you want to pursue it, syempre walang pressure sa'yo yun. Pero if it is your personal passion, your personal decision in pursuing chess, then why not? Then that makes your life more fulfilling. Diba?
One last question na lang, sorry. I forgot to ask you about this. No, you mentioned that, I mean, we discussed that a lot of people, yung mga beginners, quit playing games with my heart. Quit playing chess. Quit playing chess. No, so I'm sure there's also a factor na kulang ng support ng, I don't know kung private sector or the government. So if you are a policymaker, if you are an advocate of chess, anong tingin mo na dapat na i-prioritize ng mga institutions supporting sports in general or chess, to be specific, to promote chess in the country and to, help our young chess player thrive or succeed in the future?
Yeah. On the top of my head, number one talaga makatulong is if mas marami tayong classical federated tournaments, meaning you can play in those tournaments and earn rating. If we have a lot of those, mas ma-expose yung mga bata and they're able to build their way up, build their skills up. But as of now, medyo kulang pa tayo dun. And second thing would be like major sporting events. Like recently, pumunta si world number 2, Hikaru Nakamura dito. That was because of an external sponsor. So if we can build Philippines, we can have a good relationship between Philippines and international sponsors, international investors na naniniwala na kaya ng Pilipinas maging one of the top playing countries in sa field ng chess, no? If we can do that, then it would really inspire the kids, the next generation, to really pursue chess. And besides that, what we can still do is, it sounds really basic, pero marami kasi sa tournaments natin hindi properly organized. Medyo may pagkakagulo pa in our nation. Still room for improvement. Not discrediting the efforts of our federation, but still a lot of room for improvement in terms of organizing tournaments, making it smoother, making it more attractive for parents and other children to join the chess community.
Thank you, Evan, Mr. Evan Ong.
It's my pleasure.
Ang galing. Ang lalim ng usapan na to na kaya I want to make it light lang sana.
Ay, sorry.
Kaya it's hindi mo talaga ma-avoid yan because when you talk about chess talaga, sabi nga it's more on the mind, psychological game, no? So talagang mahirap usapang lang dito, usapang mababaw, usapang malaliman to.
Next time, puro jokes na lang sabihin ko.
Grabe mga seryoso natin. Pero sana, our viewers will learn a lot from this conversation. And thank you so much, Ivan.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, and it's my pleasure.
My pleasure as well.
Thank you.
Thank you.